Hi guys, it's been a bit of a while since I managed to upload a video. Advance warning, I'm going freehand on this because I've moved out of my parents' house and I've my own place now, so it kind of took a week or two to get settled down, and I wasn't painting before we moved out because everything was packed up and all that kind of stuff. But last weekend, today's Friday, last Saturday and Sunday, I was at a War Machine tournament up in Dublin. It was the Irish Gauntlet run by a couple of the Leinster Brigands, which I'm part of. I'm one of the club members, but two of the lads have given me commissions. One is for a load of Mercs, a few Quicks models and some Scorn models, and the other one is the Cador Army or Cador that I have been painting, and some Quicks. So up on the back I have, well, up here, basically everything up there bar the Tau, which are here, is on commission. I'm working on some solo, I can't think of his name. I keep thinking Kel Baylock, but it's not Kel Baylock. This kind of leathery colour was a Vallejo black game colour, wet blended with GW Mornfang brown, and then I just added another really watered down kind of glaze Mornfang brown, and I think it actually came out half decent as like really old leather. So I only started him the other night and I just kind of burnt out and got really tired. So you can see the absolute mess that my desk is in. I have some more solos here for the mercenaries. I have a Jack. I have another Jack. This is one unit of Alexia, who is a pretty cool model. And I haven't locked my tablet with my elbow. And then 20 zombies that go with her, so I'm not going to show you each individual zombie, but they were not fun. Ginger here. That was just the cap, sorry. So on his helmet plume I painted that ginger as well. That kind of gradient there where my thumb is on the green, that was just an airbrushed Mornfang brown wash. Just kind of came out nice. I was trying to make him look kind of rustic and battle hardened, so I think he actually came out pretty decent. He's done. Up the back then I have, you can see my Warhammer 40,000 rulebook and my index, and in there is a Empire Commander. I won't have him build for my game on Saturday, but I spent last night off commissions to build my Pathfinders. I won't get them painted though, but at least I'll be able to use the models. So in the back, I suppose we'll start here, never mind the big dirty toothbrush. I think this is a Scarlock Troll, that could be wrong. Scarlock Commander maybe, I'm not sure, but he was airbrushed up the blues and then obviously painted in the details. I think this is the Negra 2, absolutely painful to paint. I think the skulls came out okay, it was just a really watered down luminous blue colour to get that going. The model itself isn't great now, but you'll understand why in a second. So the cloak is all painted up purple and just gave it a red wash, and then a little bit of a glow on her spear to match the glow on the base. I have to fix the arm on this because it was bent and broken off, but I gotta paint it anyway. I'm not sure if this is a caster or if it's a solo, but it's painted and that's what matters. We like to see painted things. Asphyxius is next. He is another Warcaster whose cloak was done completely with the airbrush, no brush at all, so I'm fairly happy with that. There's three more of these guys, the little skull things to come on, but I took them off so they're easier to airbrush, so I wasn't getting too many conflicting blends. I've three of these little buggers painted up just to match the rest of the Quick Jacks I've done. Quick and easy scheme, it's nice enough. This one is metal. Looks like he's running around the corner. This one came with this kind of smoke stuff on him, it was pretty cool. So that's him there. I have to base everything, but whenever I'm doing a commission, the base is the last thing I do, because it means I'm kind of at the end and it motivates you to do that a wee bit more. This is another Crix Jack. He has a harpoon gun, and he's meant to have a kind of scythe weapon here, but this is a metal model and it's broke off. So I have, the client sent me down the two plastic variants, so this is what the metal one would have looked like, but it snapped off there on my thumb was. So I'm going to magnetise the two plastic ones onto him, so he has the options to run it as the two different variants. I think this might be the old Death Jack model, so he's kind of screaming and glowing, and he's just not a nice guy in general. So I'm going to put him down, and I'm going to show you the new one, which is like 1,000 times heavier. He's screaming at this Khador Warjack hand, going, you know, what the hell, get out of the way. He's got his hot rod style bonnet there. His claws are the size of Terminators. Wee bit of a glow there on the back, but just in comparison, he's lurched over on the base I put him on. There is a considerable size difference. Sorry, this guy here is like 100% metal, so if you threw him at someone's car, it would probably knock the engine block out. So he's heavy. I mean, like, look, as opposed to, like, he will kill someone. And these spikes, he has some here on his hands. You have to glue these spikes on. He's a nightmare to glue together because of how heavy he is, so I had to use super glue and green stuff. But you don't know how many times I've cut myself off of these spikes because they are razor sharp. But yeah, he's a really cool model. Death Jack, he's a character, and I'm taking a wild guess here on my own back and saying that's probably the older version. And that's it for Crix. I don't know if I showed it. I've shown this in another video. It's the Manowar Dragoon on bike. On bike, it's a horse, not a bike. I don't know what the hell it's a Washington 40 reps. I have a Destroyer. He is considerably lighter, as he is like plastic resin. Bring him into the light, show him off. I have Karchev the Terrible. He's I'm pretty sure I showed these off. I'll give you another quick look. He is a Khador Warcaster, and the light is like just blurring out the blue. You can see a bit better there. You can see his ugly mug. And then finally I have Ruin, who I didn't ruin when I painted. So yeah, he's pretty cool. He's got his Circle of Orboros Warpwolf Stalker cloak thing, which is pretty mean, and his power mace. Oh no, that's not it. I have another mercenary warcaster who's standing on the wreck of a Cygnar Jack. Is this Magnus the Trader? It could be the Trader. The light's not really doing too well. Okay, that's a bit better. You can see him a bit better there. So that's him, and I have Alexia 2, who has Trolls. This is her cloak. It flew off because she was riding her bike so fast. I know I said bike this time, I did it on purpose, I swear. She's riding like a zombie horse. Yeah, you can see the detail is so nice on this model now. I love it. It was so nice to paint because it was so easy, instead of it being complicated. George. So that is more or less what I've been doing. That thing I was saying about the Negra not being a nice sculpt, the reason I say that to you is this is part of the Crix commission. This is the Negra 3, and it's kind of hard to see because she's all grey, but yeah, you get the gist. She is beautiful on that model, on his big serpent tail. So he is massive. He is bigger than the two Jacks again. He's not getting painted up yet, or she even not getting painted up yet. I have a Meat Thresher. There's Bat Buddha. I have some more stuff here. Solos for Scorn and Crix, and then thanks to the guys over at the Iron Gauntlet, I have this little thing to get painted up and made. It's a MDF wooden crate, and if you don't glue the doors, they open and close. So it's pretty cool. I want to like graffiti and weather it up and stuff, but obviously I don't have the time yet. And then one more thing I want to show you. that I entered into the painting competition that was judged by Dallas Kemp at the painting comp is my, well, it's not mine. It's a Thousand Suns schemed Brulic siege engine. So I'm just going to knock everything back over here for a wee minute. This is Vallejo black metallic airbrushed onto the model. Then I highlighted it up with a silver, so you can see it's all like rusted and battle damage and scratched up and stuff and weathered. Yeah, so once the Vallejo black metal was down and the there's some rust in here and verdigris kind of rust stuff, and the two silvers had dried, I airbrushed. I didn't paint it on. Red wash with a bit of glaze medium to thin it out a bit, and that gave me the Thousand Suns style colour scheme. Unfortunately it didn't win. The stuff that did win was absolutely fantastic and nuts good, like, so that's a Signer Sucks there, client's request. The walls here, like, he asked for an urban scheme to go with the rest of the stuff, so most of his marks I've just based with this material here, but because I was entering into the competition I went that little bit further. So this is foam board, and I bent it just to keep the shape, and it was glued with super glue on the base, and I just glued the model on. It's fairly sturdy, as you can see there. It's only rocking a wee bit because the walls are supporting it. It was an absolutely fantastic, fun project to paint. I had planned on doing like a step by step as I painted it, like, oh, I airbrushed the red, I airbrushed a black wash, I airbrushed whatever, that kind of thing. But just with moving out and the engagement party, I kind of didn't have the time, so I just went ahead and blasted it out. I can't remember where I got the base material, but these are, I think it's Ashland or something, army painter grass tufts, and they really kind of add to the base. But I'm gonna just leave it at that, guys, for the time being. I haven't really painted anything else. I finished a few of my own models that I needed for the competition, but that was it. So let me know what you think. I might try and do the whole, I went from a primer to this colour, this is how I done it kind of thing on the next big project. So it could be the Negra tree there, it could be the meat thrasher, it could be the riptide, it could be the, oh, I don't know what that's called. It's another dwarf thing, so that'll be painted in the Thousand Suns, not Thousand Scuns, Thousand Guns colour scheme. I'm gonna go before I keep stuttering and making a fool of myself. So yeah, I might try and video this bat rep. It'll be Tau versus Imperial Guard first, followed by Tau versus, it's like it's Grey Knights and the Sisters of Battle, whatever they're called now, Adeptus Sororitas or something. But I'll let you know anyway how I get on, and I might do a video on my 2000 point list. So thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more videos, and if you haven't already, please subscribe.